paintings are from London, where I spent a week and painted on the Thames embankment. I love the boats that go up and down the river because, for one thing, I grew up here on the island where we have lots of boats, so I like painting boats. And the River Thames is full of life, you know, with the, well, as you know, there's all the different, the tugboat and the little ferry boats and the, you know, and then you've got the two towers with the city beyond, and the sort of lifeblood of the city. So that was my one reason for my choice, plus its Tower Bridge, and that's pretty historical. And so that's, you know, that's why it was May, and it was early May, and it was quite cool and cloudy, and then it was the British election, so I went to the other part, you know, further down the river, and sat under they have a big Ferris wheel called the London Eye. And so I sat under the London Eye because, of course, that's where I could sit and see the Houses of Parliament. And that day was quite wet, so I'm painting with a bit of, you know, concern that I better finish quickly. So it was pretty quick painting, as you can tell. It's a bit looser. And sort of it's historical because they just had the election and the House of Parliament and the Big Ben are, you know, there again. It's the history of Britain, the buildings, and then I traveled by local bus, so or train. But in London I got an Oyster card, and then I could just hop on their double-decker buses. But the problem is, sometimes I took a bus and went the wrong way. So one day I did that, and then eventually saw St. Paul's Cathedral, which I had visited previously, so I'd been in it, and you know. But I like the shape, the different shapes of, you know, that you see in the well, just the round shape, and. But there were so many tourists. I mean, it was just packed. So I went around the back where there was a little garden and stood beside what I think they call it a dustbin. So I was pretty much protected and set my easel up and got my paints out and painted that view of St. Paul's. And the thing is, of course, you're painting over a period of about sometimes 4 or 5 hours, and the light is changing, and so it is not really, it looks to some people like it might be a photograph, but the thing is that everything is changing all the time. So you get one sky, and then you get, you know, you get all the different light. It just keeps changing. It's just, that's the way it is, and you just have to sort of pick and choose what you'll put in the picture. It's a matter of selection, really. And then I wanted to, well, I did go to London to see Tate Modern and the National Gallery and the British Museum and all the, you know, the art that they have, all the collections, as much as I could see. So that's a plus too, you know. So I have to balance the painting with the actual cultural life of the city and the country. Then I took myself to Windsor Castle, because I'd never been. It was my birthday. So this is a studio painting, which I did after I got home from a sketch, because Windsor, you have to go through security, and I didn't feel very free to paint there, and my time was running out. I had to catch the train to get back to London. So I did a sketch, and so this, you can kind of tell the difference. It's a little bit more sort of static, I think. You know, even my sky is sort of like the Queen's dress that she might wear. I kept thinking as I was sort of painting the sky that it looks like the kind of thing she would wear. And that must be, it's from the town looking up. So it's probably a service entrance, you know, for people delivering things. And then these people probably work in the castle. So it's called the Royal Mews. And so it's a different kind of painting, studio painting.